Hello everybody. Right then, I'm back. Freshly showered, feeling all nice and clean. Got a coffee, so caffeination is in progress. Excuse me. So yesterday then, this is what I was working towards, building up my balance to 196 units, which I exceeded, but that's by the by. Because this chart you can see here, or table, is based on Mr. Raphael's bet spreads, spread bets, whatever. It's basically like it's a betting progression split over 3 levels, basically. So your first level is a 4-step Grand Martingale. And the idea being, if you lose that, you then drop to level 2. The base bet goes up, and it's a +1 -1 progression. So on a loss you're plus, on a minus you go down. And the idea being that at level 2 you would only need 5 wins to recoup, well, to more or less recoup your losses of level 1. Whereas if you were to stay at level 1 and you lost your 4th step, that's 26 units you've then got to recoup. Which, if you're winning your first bet every time on a Grand Marty, is going to be 26 wins. So it's going to be hard work to recoup that. Same from level 2 to level 3. So it's 50 units for level 2, which would only take you 3 wins should you win your first bet on level 1. On level 3, sorry. And that's the same, that's a plus and minus progression. Up the progression on a win, down the progression, sorry, other way around. Up the progression on a loss, down the progression on a win. So that is that. This stuff here, it's just some of Brunson FX shapes. I played a session yesterday using this betting progression, just using a couple of Brunson FX shapes, and that was a successful session. I was aiming for 10% balance increase, and I hit it fairly quickly, which is good. So actually, up on saying that, I have changed my goal now to 20% of my starting balance. And I've just set this up to tell me basically when to drop to level 2. And these are set up to trail the peak balance. So as my peak balance increases, so will the level at which I drop to level 2. And likewise for level 3. So, hope that all makes sense. So the strategy we're going to be playing today then is one that Cheeky translated for me. I'll be honest with you, most of the time if I see something in anything other than English, I just assume it's a spammer and ignore it. So, but Cheeky translated this. It was from one of the viewers from Vietnam, which is fucking mad to think I've got people literally in Vietnam watching my videos, but hello Vietnam, thanks for being here. So anyway, the strategy is you wait for a column on the bead road to be a 2 to 3 mix. So let's say that was a banker and that was a player. So now the ratio of players to bankers is 3 to 2. So in that last spot on the column, you would bet banker that it'll even out, and you win. At least that's the theory. So I've not tried it yet, and the reason you keep your own scorecard, like I've got set up here, is just because you discount ties. Just don't record ties. It's a hit and run strategy. So you're on for 1, met your bet, win, leave. I assume if you lose, you also leave and find another shoe, which is what I'll be doing. So I've actually set up 2 columns. So what I think I'll do is I will observe 2 tables, and then I can just jump on whichever one's looking closest to what we're after. Okay, let me just sort this out. Close you. Yeah, Mr. Raphael on his video, his level 3 starting unit is 100. So that's fucking well outside of my bankroll at the minute, and probably always will be. But it's basically level 1 starting unit is the lowest you'll go. Level 2 is 5 times that, and level 3 is 4 times that. So I mean, it's easy to work out, but your overall, with a £1 base bet, which is the lowest I can go in any casino I play, you need 196 units. So yeah, there we go. But anyway, let's go find ourselves a couple of tables to play. Pragmatic still? Probably pragmatic. Oh, hang on, does pragmatic let you do multi-table? I don't know if it does it? I think that might just be an evolution thing. Yeah, no, it's just an evolution thing. Okay. Well, that forces our hand a little bit. Let's go find an evolution table. Who are evolution? Speed Baccarat. A is evolution. Evolution? Evolution? Whatever. And plus table. Oh god, it's small, isn't it? Hang on, let's see if I can shrink this down a touch. And then expand. Oh, that's as small as I can make that. In that case, it might as well go up one, hasn't it? Might as well go up 2. And we'll drag this out as far as we can. Oh, just a touch. Ah, come on, just a fucking touch more and then you... Nah, it's not going to have it, is it? Oh, there we go. That's better. Right then, so let's find ourselves another table. One with a little bit of life left in it, hopefully. That's got some life in it still. I would like it to be bigger though. Not a great deal we can do, I guess. Don't think you can... No, you can't. Yeah, that's a new shoe on the top one. And that's a 3 on the bottom. So let's close you, add another table. We're on Baccarat, let's go speed. That's still got plenty of life in it. So that one there, look, you've got, it's probably difficult to see, but you've got 3 players, 2 bankers, so you had a bet banker on that last spot and it hit. So that's cool. It may be a little bit of a waiting game, this strategy. Waiting for the right betting trigger to show itself. I wonder if I shuffle that. Oh, there we go. Drag that out anymore. If that's any better or not. Never mind. Coffee. Right then, so we've got 2 and 2 on this one at the minute, which means we will have a bet come out on this table shortly. Player. So we've got 3 players and 2 bankers. So we're going to bet that the column will even out. We'll put 1 on banker. So what are we going to get on that table? Banker wins. Boom. So we are at 2, 4, 3, 35. 2, 4, 3, 35. New peak of 2, 4, 3, 35. And let's go and hit another table. We're not going to get what we're looking for on this one now because that's gone to 4. Speed Baccarat. Jump on table A. I haven't got a slow connection. I've got bloody fibre broadband, mate. And lobby. Ah, bollocks. There we go. Add table is what I wanted to do, not lobby. Speed, so we're on table A there. Let's see if a player comes out on table D. Well, I need 2 players to come out on table D, but... Right then, there's a tie in there, just sort of slightly muddying the waters, and this has gone fucking weird. It's better. So on this table we've got banker, 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 player. On this table we've got player, banker. So we need to see another player. We got another player. Nice one. Which means it's going to be a player bet on this table for 1. And on this table we're still waiting for results. This would work a lot better with a bigger screen. So we've got a player on that side. I need a good card, and we got it! Back in result. Which means our current is 244 35. Peak 244 35. And we've got a banker there. So we can close that one. We're not too far away from potentially having a bet on this table, so I'm not going to go look for a second table just yet. We'll see what this hand brings. I mean, regardless of the outcome, we'll have a bet. It's a banker, so our bet is going to be on player. And we won. Very nice. So we are now at 245 35. And 245 35. Right then, let's go find ourselves 2 new tables. Speed. Got the need for speed. Right, that one will do. Close you. Open another table. That is C. We've just done D. Let's get on E. So on this side then we've got 3 players and a banker, so it's going to be a banker bet. And over here at the minute we've got 2 players, so we're waiting on this one. I'm going to need some help. We didn't get it, so that one lost. So our next bet in the progression is going to be for 3. Oh, one of the... we've missed that one. That's a bugger. Right, so we want to see a banker on the left-hand side. If we want to have a bet. That one would have won if we were on it in time. 3 and 3. Don't care. Don't care. So banker win on this side. We didn't get it. So let's close you and find another table. What are we on there? F. Da, 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 da. Sorted by speed. E. F. G. Okay, so we've got a few hands to wait on both tables at the minute. Not the end of the world. £3 is our next bet, because we are at the second step of the Grand Marty. We are off mute, aren't we? Yeah, we are. I know Grand Martingale can be a little bit intimidating, but it is only a 4-step Grand Marty, so it's not the end of the world. God, I can fucking barely see that. So we've got ties in there, haven't we? Is it going to help if I change it to... No, not really. What to do? Because I really fucking am struggling to see that. So we want to see a banker on this side. I cannot fucking zoom in. So we have got... Have we got a tie? Did it open with a tie? 2 players and a banker? Right, well there's definitely 2 players and a banker there, so it's going to be a banker bet for 3 over here. And we haven't got a bet on this one, because we've got 4 players and 1 banker. But we can't get a 3 and 3 in that column. That's a tie, so we rebet. Excuse me. Okay, we won on this side. So that's top banana, so we're back down to a £1 bet, and we're at 247.20. 247.20, 247, oh bollocks, 20, 247.20. Right then, let's close this one. Yeah, close that and open another table. G, set to speed, let's go to table H. Alright, well we definitely haven't got a bet on that one. but we can wait for a new column. So actually I will, just as the results are coming out, create my own scorecard, just in case we have ties come out and they're, with them being so small, kind of difficult to see. So we had a player come out on that side. We are starting a new column now on this table on the right hand side. Okay, so we've got a tie on the left and a banker on the right. Banker on the left, which is good. That means that's all square at the minute, so one more result and we will have a bet on the left hand side. Right hand side, we've just had a player come out. Did take it off mute, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so that's a banker on that side. So it's going to be a player bet to even the column out. £1 on player. And we've got a banker come out on the right hand side. And that's a player win on the left hand side. So we are now at 2, 4, 8, 20. And 2, 4, 8, 20. Very cool. So we can close you. What we got on this side, that was a player just came out, so that's good news for us. It means whatever the next result is, we will have a bet. Okay, so we've got 3 bankers, 2 players, so it's going to be £1 on player. We are still on bet 1, level 1. And we lost that one. So our next bet is going to be for 3 units. Let's go and find ourselves a couple of tables. Speed. H. K. Play K. Close U. We don't have a bet there. It's 4 and 1. There's not much life left in that one, so I'll keep looking. Still a bit of life in that one, I think. And on this side then, we've got banker, player. Starting a new column on the left-hand side. Got a player on the right. Player on the left. player on the right. Okay, so we're going to need to see a banker on the right hand side next, otherwise we're not going to have a bet. So banker on the left hand side. Let's see what the right hand side brings us. Banker, hopefully. First card's an 8. Banker's got 4. Player's down to 2. Banker's still at 4. And that's a banker win on the right hand side. So it's going to be 3 units on player, because we're at step 2 in our Grand Marty. And we've got a banker on the left hand side. Right then, so we want to see a player on the right hand side. Player's got 4, banker's got 3, 5 and 4. Player won that one. Fucking splendid. So that is 250 20 and 250 20. We've got 3 bankers on the left hand side, so we need to see a player come out this time. I won't bother looking for another table just yet. We'll wait and see what happens with this. 8's a good start. 7 over. Banker won. So we don't have a bet on this one. Let's go find ourselves a couple of tables then. Table C. Close you. Add another table. Speed. C. And we'll get on D as well, why not? Yeah, you've said, don't care. We're going to need to see 2 bankers on this side. So on this one we've got player, I think, player, banker, and on this side we've got player, player, player. So we need to see 2 bankers on the right hand side. Okay, that's one of them. One thing I will say for this strategy is there's no time for you to get bored. You're constantly on the go, which is good, I guess. You're not going to be sitting here playing bored, do you? So probably because I'm multi-tabling. If you were just sitting like one table at a time, it'd be a bit slower. But having 2 tables on the go definitely picks up the action a little bit. Okay, so we've got a tie on the right hand side, so we need to see another result, and we need it to be a banker. We've got a banker on the left hand side, which is good for us because that is 2 players, 2 bankers. So whatever comes out next on the left hand side doesn't matter, we will have a bet. Cool. Okay, so the right hand side's fucked it. Let's keep our eyes on the left hand side for now then. A banker came out, so it's going to be £1 on player. Might as well delete both of those. Right, well, I've no idea what happened there because the video froze up, but we won. So, we are now at 251.20 and a peak of 251.20. Let's go find 2 more tables to play. Speed Baccarat, and we were on D, weren't we? C and D, yeah. Neither of these two have got much life in them, so we'll keep going. H has got some life left in it. New column starting on this table, so let's go look for another. Speed. Okay, let me just update that while we're doing it. Let's jump on B, I guess. We've got... Yeah, that's a tie. So we've got a player and a banker on this side. Player, banker. Got a result about to come out on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. This one's trying to keep me on my toes, isn't it? So banker, player. They're going to mirror each other, do you think? They are doing so far. Did I take it off mute? Is the question. It's been half an hour. What I'll do, I'll aim for 252. That'll give me a 10-unit profit for this session, just to keep the video a bit shorter. But yeah, not so far anyway, not a bad little strategy this. So we've got a player on that side, which means we've got no bet. Got a player on this side, so on the left-hand side we need to see a banker next. If we get a banker, then we will have a bet. Pardon me. Oh, the dealer's having a good time, isn't she? That's a banker. Okay, so 3 players, 2 bankers means we've got a bet on banker. We're at level 1 on step 1. We haven't been past the second bet yet on level 1, which is good. Don't want to jinx myself or anything. Okay, so players on 1, 4 over 0. Player won that one. There we go. That's what you get for fucking jinxing yourself. Right, let's go find a couple more tables. Speed. Bum, 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 bum. Where haven't we been yet? Oh, there. We'll jump on I. Close you. Oh, we're just starting a new column on I, so... And we've got a banker come out. Banker. Speed. Let's get on table L. We've got a banker come out on L. So we've got a player on the right and a player on the left. We are going to be betting 3 on our next bet. Although they may come out both at the fucking same time, actually. Could do with one side just getting a tie, just to stagger it. Okay, so we've got a player and a banker. Yeah, pretty well synced at the minute, aren't they, the 2 tables? Okay, so we got banker, player. Right then, so both tables are even at the minute, which is good. It does mean that we'll have bets on. Now, if they both come out at once, not sure what I'll do. Stick 3 on each? Don't know. Still hoping for a tie on one of them, just to slow one of them down. So we've got a banker on that side and a banker on that side. So it means it's player bets on both. Fuck it then. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was probably dumb, but fucking... see what happens. Player on the right, banker on the left. Okay. Which basically means we are at 250. 250. Yeah, 250 and 20. 250, 20. So I'm 1 unit down. Tell you what, we'll just call the video there. I'm 8 units up. That's a pretty good demonstration of the strategy. Pretty good demonstration of the betting progression. I'm going to be sticking with this betting progression for a little bit. I'll be using it on different strategies probably. But yeah, there we go. That's don't know what you'd call this strategy. 3-2 columns maybe, something like that. But Cheeky, thank you for translating. Viewers in Vietnam, thank you for sending suggestions in. I will start translating myself from now on, just so I'm not missing things. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. I'll catch you all later.